It's the Oldecam and Not a Spring Chick getting ready to have old-fashioned, cheese, potato chips, and mustard sandwiches before they go on the air.
What? Hello, this is Not a Spring Chick, and I'm learning something new today. Oldecam is showing me how to do this. Well, it's cheese on bread with potato chips and mustard sandwich before we go on the air.
That's right.
Okay, so that was Oldecam's old secret on how to make potato chip and cheese sandwiches.
Yep.
I know.
It's old German. I was German.
Is that what it is?
That's right. The only thing was missing was beer. But Oldecam doesn't drink beer when Oldecam was working. That's a no-no.
So here we are, Oldecam. We have comments on the headlines of today for OFN. The Phoenix Mars lander must slow from 12,000 miles per hour to 0 in 7 minutes.
And it doesn't have the benefit of traffic cops.
Wow. Screen legend Robert Redford is reportedly engaged to his girlfriend Sybil Saggers.
Yeah, somebody that's got lots of money because the rich tend to go with the rich.
China quake survivors keep vigil over town of death.
Well, it's nothing's going to bring back the people that are gone. It's time to clean up and start over.
No time to lose after Myanmar deal for storm aid.
Oh yeah, I mean the deal still. We're talking. This is hours later. There still isn't anything being done, and it's like 2 to 3 weeks. That's way too late.
Tops financials in S&P, energy on the rise.
And that's because technical stocks are hot because of Google, Microsoft, and Yahoo.
Georgia's main opposition bloc has said it will boycott the country's new parliament, protesting against what it says was a rigged election.
Yeah, because
a rigged election.
Communists are taking over again.
Unmarked chopper patrols New York City from above.
Anybody ever looked up and seen the markings on a helicopter? You can't do it without binoculars, so unmarked choppers. That's a good one.
Shark kills surfer in southern Mexico.
I wonder if it's the same shark that killed the swimmer off of San Diego.
China's when earthquake deaths rise above 60,000.
And they will go higher, unfortunately.
What makes up the price of gas?
Yeah, well, tomorrow we're going to explain that, exactly what makes up the price of gas, and you'll be amazed when you hear it.
Gutsy winds hinder fight against California wildfire.
Now here, it's just unreal. It's soaking out here, and it's dry as a bone where the fire is.
Wow. Hip-hop pioneer Slick Rick pardoned by the governor.
I wonder if it had anything to do with the governor tends to be of this man's race.
Earthquake mutes protests of Beijing Olympics.
Well, because they were protesting the oppression of monks, and what better way to send a signal as an act of God?
No, that's a good point. McCain gets frequent checkups after a melanoma scare.
Well, he's just old like me. You're supposed to get checkups. That's just normal.
Obama says his Cuba policy is based on libertad.
Yeah, like he believes now that he should have preconditions when he's already said that he's not going to have preconditions, and his website said there's no preconditions. But he needs those people's votes in Florida to get elected, so he'll say whatever he has to say, not meaning a thing.
Even though, didn't he pull his name off the ballot?
Yeah, he pulled his name off of Michigan and didn't run at all in Florida because he had total contempt for the people by doing such.
Gas wars higher, pressuring holiday travelers.
Yeah, there are people that 17% cut back on travel. If you go to the shopping centers, look at how many people are at the shopping centers today. They're not going out and driving, they're going to the shop.
Well, maybe it's because you finally got some sun.
Maybe.
Gas wars higher, pressuring holiday travelers. Oh yeah.
You just said that. I guess that's because it's on your mind because we're sitting here working instead of doing something.
That's right, gas wars higher. And we're going to be talking about gas tomorrow anyway. Toyota building $192 million green car battery plant.
Which means in Japan, that's probably the size of this place right here. The ground is like $1 million a foot.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Microsoft is shut down, book scanning operations.
Because Microsoft is shutting down anything that they don't need when they purchase Google, when they purchase Yahoo.
Turns out that the new airline checked bag fee wasn't the end of it.
Oh yeah, another airline today announced they're going to charge for all bags. They're charging you for asking questions. They're charging you for not bringing tickets. They're charging you for getting tickets. They're charging you for printing tickets. The charges are going to continue because they feel that the customers have nothing else to do but fly with them. Well, they cannot fly.
Well, just know that if you're flying, expect to spend more.
Right.
Indiana Jones deals with early buzz.
Yeah, and it's all bad.
Spotlight, although I did enjoy the movie.
Yeah, but we sat in a theater. We sat in the best theater in the complex, and the theater had maybe 30 people in it. I mean, we're talking the place where the guys, you know,
The director's hall.
director's hall, and it had nobody. You know, we have to reserve seats in that theater, and there was nobody there.
Spotlight recast church leaders and their support.
Yeah.
Yeah. The new California court decision advancing gay marriage will reignite the debate.
Yeah, that's what the Democrats did not want to have happen, and they've got it now full blown. They will bring the Christian right out to support McCain no matter what, because they don't want activist judges.
Truth and Chads hang in the balance of recount.
No, that's that movie they did where, I love this, it's a movie showing that Republicans are crooks, that and they stole the election from Al Gore, that Al Gore's people totally hate because they said it's inaccurate. They made up things that people said, they created characters that weren't there, and the Al Gore people are objecting to it.
Premier Wen Jiabao says China will pledge $10 million for Myanmar aid at an international donor conference.
Yeah, that great country that spends $1 billion a day for petroleum going to give $10 million.
CNN is reporting that Senator Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign is talking with Senator Barack Obama's campaign about the possibility of her becoming his running mate.
Didn't we sit at a table at a McDonald's over at the AT&T Classic listening to a man telling people that Bill was going to have to accept the fact that Hillary was going to be the vice president?
Oh yeah, that was back at Pebble Beach.
Right.
Failure to spread South Africa's economic gains to the poor has fueled violence against immigrants.
Because only in the United States do they give immigrants benefits. Everywhere else they throw them out on their butts.
Russia and China attack U.S. missile shield plan.
Well, yeah, because they want to sell their missile systems to everybody they're buying oil from or selling oil to.
The entire RAF Nimrod fleet should be grounded.
Because basically it doesn't have as much to do with the fact that people are getting killed. It's just expensive, and they figure the money can be spent elsewhere when you're not a pro-supporter of the military.
Anheuser-Busch Companies, the largest U.S. brewer, made its board easier to replace and abandoned its so-called poison pill earlier this decade.
Anheuser-Busch III, Augie Busch, is preparing to sell the company to a foreign country.
Oh no!
Yeah, a large beverage in a, quote, unnamed
Country.
former red country is offering to buy the company for about $50 to $60 billion. And that all Augie Busch III can look at is dollar signs. Something that his family has owned for a century, he's willing to give up because he can make money off of it.
Oh man, it's like Coors and, those are like,
That's
it's
right.
Memorial Day weekend, have a beer. If $4 gas is bad, just wait.
Yeah, we didn't see anything that was less than $4.07 a gallon when we went to, what was it we went to cover today?
Oh, historic preservation.
That's right, in Pasadena.
Clinton regrets RFK assassination remark.
Yeah, she missaid what she meant to do, that it was a long, the Kennedy campaign where he was killed was a long time, a long campaign just like hers is right now.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
If you have to apologize for something you did, you shouldn't have done it to begin with.